Comfortable cross-legged seat. Eyes are gently closed, palms are facing down. Just listening to the rhythm of your breath. Long, even breaths in. Fill the lungs to capacity, pause and hold. Just a really slow, even, passive breath out. So, finding the crown chakra at the top of the head, and then consider about 18 inches above the crown of the head. It's called the Antakarana, the oversoul. So visualize that you're breathing in this beautiful diamond white light from about 18 inches just into the crown of the head. And when we exhale, we'll do the sound of Om, which is the primordial sound of Om. It's pure light moving in. All right, so exhaling the air from your lungs. Deep breath in into the crown, feeling it expand. Now breathing in that diamond white light from the Antakarana above the crown of the head into the third eye, right between the eyebrows. So exhaling the air from your lungs. Breathing in and down. Just feel the resonance of that light moving from the crown to the third eye and slowly expanding through that space. So the Om sound is resonating with each chakra. Good. All right, exhaling the air from your lungs, breathing into the fifth chakra, which is right at the base of the neck in the throat area. Inhale. Feel the resonance as it moves from the crown to the third eye, between your eyebrows to the throat. Good, and now let's take it from the Antakarana into the heart chakra, right at the base of the sternum. Exhale the air from the lungs. Inhale. Feel the resonance. It starts to feel almost like a wave moving through your body. Like it starts at the crown and this beautiful light moves down, touching on every chakra. Now we'll move down to the third chakra, which is right in the diaphragm. Exhaling the air from the lungs. Breathing in through the crown. Feel the resonance. Kind of like a wave moving from the crown to the third eye, to the throat, to the heart, to the third chakra. Second chakra is right at the belly button or just a little bit below. Exhaling air from the lungs. And inhaling. Feel the resonance of that divine light moving down through the chakra pillar all the way to the second chakra. And then moving down to the very base of the spine, maybe the very tip of the coccyx, the tailbone. Exhaling the air from the lungs. Inhale. Feel the resonance. Now it's going to travel down through the whole chakra pillar. And now we're going to breathe from the first chakra down to the feet. Activate the chakras in the feet. Exhale the air from the lungs. And inhale. Now breathing in from the first chakra, base of the spine, through the feet, as deep as you can go, as if you're throwing an anchor or growing some roots into the earth. So exhaling air from the lungs. Inhale. Pull up from the earth energy and guide that in through the feet, through the legs, to the base of the spine. So exhaling the air from the lungs and just feel the vibration of the earth now. Inhale. Breathe it from the base of the spine down into the earth again. From the earth back up. One more time from the base of the spine down. From the earth up. Now just pause for a minute and feel the balance that you've just created. Drawing divine light down and earth light up, earth energy up. And let it just kind of synchronize within your system. If ever you're feeling anxious throughout the day or scattered or just a little out of control, just doing the chakra ohms that we just did is a great way to just recenter yourself. So now in this moment, in this pause, just ask your higher self, your divine self, what is it that I need to know right now in this moment? And take that through your practice. Let's find child's pose. Whether you're on your knees or you're doing it on your back, take a moment to set it up. Maybe it is traditional child's pose with knees together, arms down to your side. Find what feels the best to you. If you need a couple breaths to work your way all the way down, work yourself all the way down. Keep your breath long and even, just like you were doing through the chakra ohms. What is it that you need to know? This is your higher self speaking to you, which is the voice of spirit. And in your moving meditation, allow yourself to kind of dissect it and feel it. Allow it to empower you. Slowly grounding hands. And as you're pulling up into tabletop, pull all the way right into your cat spine. Make adjustments of hands and feet. And then flow into cow pose. And then find your own rhythm. But the light that you began moving through your spine in the chakra ohms, see if you can continue that rhythm of breath moving up and down the spine through your cat and cow. Like on the in-breath, as you're moving into your cow pose, think of it coming through the crown, down the spine to the tailbone. It's making like a rainbow shape, an upside down rainbow. Good, and on your exhale, it's zipping itself back up into the crown on the exhale. You are the keeper of that movement, right? So you can adjust it and adapt to it. And once you get it moving smoothly through the chakra pillar, then you can direct it to the areas of the body that need it. One more. Actually, as many more as you need. Take an inhale whenever you're ready. Exhale, sitting bones go to the left, hands go to the right. And continue to follow that pattern of light as it moves through. Just with eyes closed, play witness to where it's moving and how it's feeling. Good, and then slowly inhale to the center and just switch sides, walking hands over to the left, sitting bones to the right. And maybe in this moment you can't feel the light moving through your body. So step out of judgment of that and just know that it's happening And you're awakening to that sensation as you continue to move through your practice. Good, bringing it back to the center. And from here, go on to tented fingers, and we're going to scoop through and lift up, and then scoop through and go back. We did something similar to this. You can plant the palms as well, if you'd rather. But let the spine just kind of unravel itself. It's just a super organic movement. One more time. Good, and then coming into tabletop, stepping out into plank pose, and just shifting your hips and your weight side to side, and slowly lifting the hips, gazing down at the hands, making sure the pointer fingers are facing the top of the mat. The rest of the fingers are spread out evenly. And then slowly work your way into your inverted V. And whatever you do in your first down dog, you're now taking that channeled light again to move throughout the body. And what is that channeled light? Light is the essence of love. Every breath that you're taking, it's the essence of love, divine love that you're moving through your body. And just find a little bit of stillness. Good, and when you feel ready, lifting right leg high, staying as you are, or bend the knee and open the hip. Slowly squaring it off, just pause and hold with it squared off. Bringing knee to nose. Bringing it high again. Knee to nose. Bringing it high. Knee to nose. Low lunge. Coming from hands to fists, so palms are facing each other. Just giving your wrists a little bit of a break. Rocking hips side to side. Maybe up and down. On the inhale is when you lift, if you're going to go up and down, and the exhale, ease down into the lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. And when your body's ready, coming down onto the back knee. Left hand will stay grounded, right will reach to the sky. You can keep spiraling and spiraling until the chest is really nice and open. And feel free if you want to circle the arm around. Feel free to go in both directions. And when you're ready, come into center. Take an inhale, exhale. Pull the front leg straight. Feel free to inch forward and back. Just make sure it feels okay on the back knee. And settle in to your Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. And it's like you're bowing forward, right, into You're just closing things off and going internal. So ask your question again, what do I need to know in this moment? Has it changed? Is it louder? Good. Shifting forward again. Grounding the hands. Front foot meets the back. You're in plank. Just pedal it out and then pedal and lift and lift and lift until you're back in your downward facing dog. Find a little bit of stillness again. Just breathe into it. Sitting bones reaching to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Bend the knees if you need to get your spine longer. Feel that beautiful balance of earth energy, divine light, earth energy, divine light with every single breath in downward facing dog. Like it cycles up through the hands to the hips, from the hips down to the feet, back into the earth. Left leg lifts high again when you're ready. Bend the knee, open the hip if that's in your practice. Let your belly just open up here. There's some freedom about exposing your belly. Square the hips off. Just hold as you are. Slowly bringing knee to nose, and then lifting high, knee to nose, lifting high, knee to nose, one more time, lifting high, knee to nose, low lunge. Coming onto fists and just rocking yourself around. Movement with the breath. Remember, the breath is what moves the light. Prana is light. Prana is divine energy, divine light. Good. Maybe lifting and lowering. Again, it's always an inhale as you rise, exhale as you lower. Good. One more time until you come down onto that back knee. Right hand will stay grounded. Left hand will reach high. Circling it around if you'd like. And just keeping eyes closed and noticing how things feel as you're shifting the prana through the body. Do you need to make your movements slower? Do you need to pause and hold any of them? Any movement that you're making, create the expansion with it. Expansion of light within the human body. Good. Let's ground the hands, full breath. Exhale, pull back. Feel free if you want to go forward and back a little bit. Getting the synovial fluid moving through the joints, waking things up, warming things up, until you're ready to pull back. Couple of breaths here. And shifting forward. In your own time, ground the hands. Front foot meets the back, pedal, pedal, pedal. And this time, shift forward. Find your first chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Pause and hold whichever front body opening you're taking. Just feel the stretch, feel the engagement through the Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Shoulders release from the ears. And when you're ready, moving into downward facing dog. Long breath in. Really even breath out. Every breath is expansive. When you feel ready, walking or jumping maybe to the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance, maybe wider, maybe knees are bent. Finding your way into ragdoll pose, whatever that looks like for you. Bend the knees enough that you can actually gaze between your knees. Right? Give the cervical spine some time to elongate. To decompress. Allow the blood and oxygen to move into the brain. Maybe take a chest expansion. Again, making sure to gaze between the knees instead of up towards the toes. Bend the knees deeply now, like you're sitting back in the chair and your chest is just resting on the thighs. Let the hands hang heavy now. Just like you collapsed here. Come to a halfway lift. Take another forward fold. Another halfway lift. And a forward fold. One more, halfway lift. Surrender and fold. Ground the feet. Reverse your swan dive all the way up into Tadasana. Eyes are closed, hands come to the third eye, to the lips, to the heart. Honor your intention. Ask again, what do I need to know in this moment? Honor it. So Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, open into a beautiful baby back bend. Inhale, center. And swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ground the hands, step back, flow. Flow with your breath now. Make it fluid and moving. Feel into your down dog. Inhale onto all 10 toes. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the belly to the thighs. Feel the stretch through the arches of the feet that support you all day long. Take it to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, open baby back bend. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, hands through the heart, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, flow again. Making your way into down dog in your own time. Good. Rolling onto 10 toes, bend the knees, bring the belly to the thighs. Walking or jumping, top of the mat. Open to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep it high, this time steeple grip. Get really long through the spine and then take a side body stretch. Bring it back to the center, get some length. Side body stretch. Good, back to the center. Take a baby back bend. And coming back to center, bring the hands behind you, opposite hand or opposite elbow. Take a pause and just let the shoulder blades squeeze together. Let the heart space open before you go any deeper. And just feel the shoulder blades squeezing together. Breathe into heart center now. Focus all your breath and your concentration into heart center. Offer some loving kindness to yourself. Say a loving phrase to yourself. Breathe it into heart center. Now find a powerful phrase. How about I am infinite, I am abundant? When you get to your next exhale, come into a fold with that chest expansion. Let the hands hang heavy. Open halfway. Ground the hands flow. Think of the light or the energy like molasses. In whatever direction your body is tipping, you can feel it just slowly moving its way through the spine. Like warm molasses. And it's not forcing anything, it's not rushing, it's just flowing in its own pace, in its own time. And that's how I want you to lead your practice tonight. The movements are fairly organic. Your mind is getting completely out of the way. And you're just letting your body do what it needs to do, which is led by the light, which is led by the breath. Good, let's roll onto 10 toes, bend the knees, belly to thighs. Making your way to the top. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lightning bolt, chair pose. Release expectations, like expectations from the practice, expectations from your body, expectations that things should feel a certain way, and just be with whatever you're feeling right now. Right? If there's any frustration that comes up, it's meant to come up and out. So just allow it. Adjust your pose to allow it. Maybe it's child's pose. Maybe it's just holding something challenging for a while and getting angry with it. Right? So maybe you're just in chair pose while everyone flows through a side. All right, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Again, these are only suggestions. Inhale halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. If your body's telling you something different, go with it. Maybe what your body's saying, what do I need to know, is I'm frustrated. I don't feel right. I don't feel good. I feel uncomfortable. You don't have to always reach for that blissful experience. If you've got to get some rage out of your body, let it come out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Bring it high. Knee to nose. Low lunge. Stabilize yourself, right? And then sweep it up into crescent lunge. Best way to process things is moving the light through the body, moving the breath. And maybe the breath needs to be fired up or slowed down. Notice we always talk about the lower body. Where are your shoulders right now? Are you tense through the shoulders? Is your jaw tense? Good, now reach forward. Bring the hands behind you. Again, maybe grabbing opposite elbow. Slowly launching off into airplane with that chest expansion. Right now, my leg is feeling fatigued and we've barely started. This posture, with my toes almost touching, is making me feel balanced and centered. I'm going to keep you holding for a few breaths, so find what feels empowering to you. Free your hands up. How liberating is that, right? How often do you feel bound up? And all you have to do is just unlock your hands. Bring them up and overhead. Now you're really big. Warrior 3. Open exhale if you need to get rid of some heat. Bend the standing leg. And then step it back into crescent lunge. Good. Straighten the leg. And then go back into your lunge. Straighten the leg. And back into lunge. One more time. Straighten. Back into lunge and then into a gentle twist to the right. Pause and breathe into it. Let the spine get long, let the belly come through, let the shoulders, let the gaze move through. One more breath. Inhale, bring it back to center, straighten the legs. Woo. Open to warrior 2. Adjust. Adjust until it feels right. For me, I just need to get a couple bends in my knee. Do the legs feel right? Do the hips feel right? Do the shoulders feel right? Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. What feels good in extended side angle for you? I need to get a full-on side body stretch right now. And it may look weird, but that's what I need right now to unlock some stuff through my side body, through my low back. Maybe it's a half bind here. Couple more breaths. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, Trikonasana triangle. So just straighten the leg. Keep the chest open. Keep the heart space open. Keep that top shoulder opening. Close your eyes. Notice your balance. Feel the energy now moving through. Releasing whatever bind you might have, and then reversing your triangle. Feel into that side body. Moving into Warrior Two with Warrior Two arms. Again, take a chest expansion. Opening up the chest, moving into Humble Warrior now. A little bit different, a Warrior Two Humble Warrior than a Warrior One. Just noticing, does it feel more freeing this way? Because there's more space for the torso to come through. Let the hands come down to the mat. Good, and slowly pivot on the back foot so you're in low lunge with the shoulders right down by the knee. Maybe lifting and lowering until you're in runner's lunge. If your thigh needs a break, pull the hips back, straighten it out. Just let the breath, again, travel through the body like molasses. Think of that divine wisdom, that divine body wisdom telling your body what it needs. And then just pause and hold wherever it feels like this is it. This is the sweet spot for me right now. It's unlocking something. Couple more breaths. Practicing without expectation. When you're ready, if you're down on forearms, come into hands. Take a breath, take a moment. Could be on forearms too. Front foot's going to meet the back. Pedal it out. Move through your vinyasa or don't. Maybe you just want to lift right into down dog. Good, left leg lifts high. Knee comes to nose. Leg lifts high. Knee comes to nose. Good, it lifts high. And knee comes to the nose. Into a lunge. Take a moment. Stabilize that everything feels safe. Supportive. Inhale. You've arrived in crescent lunge. Maybe you want to open up the heart space a little bit more, but notice on this side, it's a different side. Where are your shoulders? How is your jaw? Is there a furrow between your eyebrows? Or are you feeling just completely zen in this moment? Reach it forward. Swing the hands back. In your time, launching off, airplane with the chest extension. Again, for me, I feel much freer being more upright than in a full airplane pose. There's something that feels effortless in this pose to me right now. Let the hands release. Notice the tension that just releases from the shoulders and all the blood starts to move down to the fingertips. Now, Warrior Three, get really big, expansive. Breathe in. Breathe out. Get a bend in the knee. Step back to crescent lunge. Find it again. Find the balance between effort and ease. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Good. Rise. Gentle twist. Belly's coming through. Shoulders are coming through. Gaze. Be in it, right? There might be struggle. Be in it. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, find warrior two. Make those adjustments. Maybe the arms need to come down for a minute. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Find some space. Exhale, extended side angle. Does it feel as good on this side? Does it feel like there's more effort on this side? Inhale, reverse your triangle. No, I'm sorry. Inhale, straighten the front leg. There we go, Trikonasana. We didn't move out of it yet. What did you do on the other side, and how does it feel different on this side? Take the expectation out of there, thinking that each side has to feel the same. Good. Now, reverse your triangle. Coming back into warrior two legs. Open up through the chest. Coming into that chest expansion, full breath. And exhale, humble warrior. Root down through the outside edge of the back foot. Stabilize. Use a block if you need to. Good, let the hands hang heavy. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Let the left foot walk up and out. Finding runner's lunge on this side. Maybe you need to pull back and forth again. And then just find what feels really good, that sweet spot. Feel the light moving through the body. A couple more breaths wherever you are. If you're on forearms, you can come up to hands if you'd like. You don't have to. You stay on forearms. In your own timing, front foot meets the back. And just pedaling and pedaling. Maybe taking chaturanga, maybe pulling up into down dog. Maybe shifting your gaze from side to side like you're nodding your head and you're shaking it no. Let your posture adjust based on the breath. So like on my in-breath, my chest rises out of the posture, and on my exhale, my chest comes back through. exhaling up onto all 10 toes. Bend the knees, bring the belly back to the thighs. Bring it to the top of the mat. Open, halfway lift. And exhale, enjoy your fold. Inhale, bring it all the way up into Tadasana, mountain pose. And then exhale back into your chair. Opening up nice and wide, cactus arms. Left elbow under right. Just start by grabbing opposite shoulder. And then squeeze the triceps down towards the chest and let the chin follow. Slowly let the elbows come up, finishing with the gaze, staying as you are or taking full eagle arms. Find the balance between left and right, and then slowly lifting left leg over right. Finding full eagle pose. Feel the groundedness of your being, anchoring you into the earth. Feel the lightness of your being as the energy runs right back up through the spine, out through the crown of the head. And you're returning it back into the earth, and you're drawing it back up. And elbows slowly come down to meet the knees. Fingertips come forward, broaden the back, uncross the legs, airplane legs, eagle arms. Now open it all up, airplane pose. Hands come up and overhead, warrior 3. Hands come to the heart. Down to the mat, standing splits. Full breath in. On the exhale, you're going to cross left behind right and come down to seat on the mat. If this doesn't serve you, straighten the bottom leg, the left leg. If that still doesn't serve you, uncross. Good. Sitting bones should be grounded evenly. Take a nice breath in, and on the exhale, hug the thigh. And then let the belly come through and let the shoulders come through and finish with the gaze. Back hand reaches right down to the spine, the base of the spine. Gentle release, come center, inhale. Exhale, little counter twist. There's an adjustment. Who needs a chiropractor when you've got yoga? All right, back to center. We're going to undo this, grounding the hands, lifting the leg high again. Get a really beautiful stretch. And then bring the feet together. Inching them out, hip distance. Walk the hands up the thighs a little bit, reverse the blood flow, full breath, and then exhale, Padagustasana, grabbing onto big toes with the peace fingers. Shoulders draw away from the ears, bending the knees as much as you need to, so belly's connecting to the thighs. Jaw is heavy, or no, jaw is separated. I don't know, maybe your jaw is heavy. Like all the thoughts are dumping right out of the crown of the head. Release the toes. All is well. Open halfway lift. And another forward fold. Ground the feet, sweep it into Tadasana mountain pose. Feel the groundedness. And then opening up, cactus arms, sitting back in your chair. Right comes under left. And then squeeze triceps down to the chest, let the chin follow. Sit back in your chair. Elbows slowly come up, chin follows, staying as you are, or take eagle arms. Find the balance again between left and right, easing right knee over left. Eagle legs, eagle arms. Running the energy down into the earth and then returning it back up, out through the crown, and finding that exchange between the two. Elbows slowly come down to the knees. Fingertips reach forward, broaden the back. It's beautiful. Create space. Uncross the legs, airplane legs. Eagle arms, take your time. Full airplane, free up the arms. Warrior 3. Hands to the heart. Standing splits. Good. Right knee comes behind left. Find your seat on the mat. If sitting bones aren't grounded, then straighten the right leg or uncross the legs. Lifting up nice and tall on the inhale, that prana just moves up. And then exhale, cleansing. Think of the prana like when you're doing that twist. We've all seen like a slip and slide and the water fills the tube, and as it moves down the tube, it sprays out through the little holes through the tube. Think of it like that. The prana moves up, and as you rinse, it just squirts out. It moves out through the whole body and just replenishes. Such goodness. Good. Inhale, fill the chakra pillar, and exhale, counter twist. Good. Inhale back to the center and unravel. Ground the hands. Get super expansive in your standing splits. And then reground the feet. Feel free to just shift the hips around a little bit. Find a halfway lift. Step back and flow through your vinyasa. Enjoy your up dog for a minute, because in that eagle pose, a lot of this was compressed. And then down dog. And when you're doing a lot of the spine strengthening, right, in your airplane and warrior 3, it feels so good to open up the front side of the body through the hips again. All right, half pigeon. And if that isn't your practice, come down onto your back, take figure 4. So half pigeon, you're bringing knee to the wrist, calf to the inside. Let the hips shift back. Find that front body opening again. Right, think of the prana being able to just shine out through the front of the body. And then it's like you're gathering it all up and bringing it in to your half pigeon. And if you feel like I need another breath like that, then come up and out of it and bring it back in. Asking yourself again, what do I need to know? Has it changed? Notice in the body if the prana has gotten stuck anywhere. As I was sitting in half pigeon myself for a couple of minutes, I noticed the tension went into my jaw and into my ears. I just took a couple really beautiful breaths and released it. Feel free to stay as you are, or if you want to come up for a king pigeon, that's an option. Take about 3 more breaths wherever you're at. Just noticing if you had a kink in your hose anywhere, or a clog in your hose. Guide the breath there, let it become expansive and let it release. And just notice if there is an emotion around it. And in your own timing, coming up. And whatever you do after your half pigeon, if it's down dog, if it's a forward fold, just love into it. Love into your body. Your body is the perfect expression of love. And when you're ready, going on to the other side, taking your own sweet time, using props where you need to. The earth is here to support you, but if you can't feel the earth in your half pigeon, find the props so that you can. Noticing again, is the prana stuck anywhere? Or does it feel pretty free and fluid? What do you need to know? And if you want to come up a little bit early and explore something different, and in your own time, release out of it. Finding down dog. And then just coming down onto your knees, rolling the toes under. Palms facing up, posture receiving, palms facing down, grounding, close the eyes and just notice. Since your feet are the ones that are connected to the earth all the time, do they feel grounded? Do they feel out of sorts? Does this stretch feel really good? I broke my little toe about a week ago, and it was giving me so much pain because I hadn't practiced for a few days. And now it is feeling totally healed and balanced. Let's come back now, heels together, into a little yogi squat. We did this the last time we met. Working on strength and balance and stretch. And then releasing into a full yogi squat. Remember, you can always take Baddha Konasana, which means just sitting back, sitting bones, bringing the soles of the feet to touch. Maybe that feels better to you. Two more breaths. And then let's sit back and find Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet to touch, inching sitting bones towards the heels. Take an inhale and then exhale, little fold. Use the block for the forehead if you like. Good. Slowly release, come up. Bring the feet out a little bit further to more of a diamond shape. Inhale, sitting up tall, and exhale, little fold again. Good. Inhale, release. Extend the legs long. Maybe put a bolster under the knees or your block. Toes flex back towards the nose. Sitting bones grounded. Knees can be as bent as you need to. Inhale, sitting up, tip your pelvis, and then fold. Belly connects to the thighs. Staying there as long as you'd like. Good. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, shift yourself forward and then come all the way down to the mat. Grab your block for a restorative bridge. I have one. Let me just steal one. Remember, you've got 3 different levels. This would be level 1, level 2, level 3, and it goes underneath the sacrum. Find what feels really good to you. Maybe you're building up level 1, level 2, level 3. Maybe shimmying the shoulders underneath a little bit. So you're resting on the back of the shoulders and the triceps more than the neck. Block is more like low lumbar area than it is down at the sacrum. Kind of splitting the difference between the two. Or noticing again what feels better in your body, what area. What do you need to know? Staying in this pose as long as it feels good, maybe bringing knees to the air and working into more of a restorative shoulder stand with block under the back. Maybe bringing feet to the sky. And if full plow pose and shoulder stand are in your practice and you'd like to try that, go right ahead. And everybody slowly, slowly making your way to happy baby. Good, knees come into the chest. Just rock yourself a little bit side to side. Releasing the left foot down to the mat. Right knee stays into the chest, little compressions with the thigh, into the belly, into the ribs. Take a full deep inhale. Think of the prana moving down the chakra pillar, and on the exhale, rinse it out. Feeling it just move through the body. And gently bringing the knee back into the chest, give it a good squeeze, maybe roll it around a little bit again. In your own timing, switch sides. Giving it a squeeze and circling around, little compressions. Really, really full breath before you move into the twist. Feel the prana, feel the light through the spine, and then ring it out. Move it out. Good, bringing it back to the center again. Little circles, little compressions. You can do it with both knees. And then wrapping forearms around the shins, bring the forehead up to the knees. On the in-breath, pressing shins into forearms. And on the exhale, opening up for your final Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring awareness back to your body, maybe wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe bring hand to heart, hand to belly. When you feel ready, rolling on your side. Gratitude for your practice, gratitude for your body, gratitude for the miracle that is you. Long, even breath. And slowly making your way up to seat in your own time. Always in your own time. Bringing hands in prayer position to heart center. Guiding love and light from the heart to the third eye center. May you have peace in your thoughts. Put your hands to your lips. May you have peace in your words. Put your hands to your heart. Peace in your heart and your actions. Bowing forward to seal in our practice. Namaste, beauties.
Namaste.
Thank you. And there's the church bells again.